What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So in this video, I wanted to go over more towards stocks. Everything that I can go over towards stocks, I'm going to try and do in this week, all towards investing, how you should start, if you want to start day trading, if you want to create a watch list, if you want to do all these things. So for this video, I'm going over how to create a watch list, what you should look into whenever you want to create a watch list for your day or, for your week or whatever. Before I start, hit the like button. Also, hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And remember that I'm doing a giveaway, which I'll get into all of the details at the end. So stick around till then. So the reason why I wanted to go over how to create a watch list is because I've been seeing horrible information where people have gone over how to create a watch list and they give you a ton of stocks to look at and all these other things that you need to look at. I'm going to simplify it and help you look at a couple of things and narrow it down to a couple of stocks. So let's jump right into it. I'm not going to waste any more time. So the first tip is that I say that you should create a watch list for a day. And the reason why I say this is because there's a lot of people out there that create watch lists that they want to watch for, a week or 2 weeks or something like that. Okay. That's okay. You can do something like that and set aside a few stocks to look at for the long term. But if you wanted to actually know what you're going to invest in that day, then you want to create a watch list for that day. If you don't create a watch list for the specific day that you're looking at, then it's not worth it in the end because you're looking at information to invest today. So the next piece of advice, how to go about starting to create your watch list, really you want to use all of the tools that are available. If you use Ally, you want to use their tools. If you use Fidelity, you want to use their tools. Now, what I like to use are scanners. I'm going to put a picture of my scanner that I look at. You just get so much information. You can look at the daily price. You can look at the price change for, 5 days, for a week, for, a month, for 52 weeks, whatever. You can look at all of these different things. There's a ton of other information. There's also a ton of ratios. There's a lot of things you can look at. But this definitely helps out because you can narrow down certain things. If you're looking for a specific movement, then you could find that. You don't have to just type in a stock name and try and figure out what's going on with that stock. You can actually look for stocks that are moving towards your patterns and your trends that you want to look at for that day. So if you're looking to invest in any sort of stock, this would be the way of doing it. If you're looking to create a watch list for any sort of stock, this will be the way of doing it. Now, the thing that you want to do is you always want to set your scanners as like bookmarks because everybody has different ways of looking at things. So you can put one scanner set up for just a lower price stock. You can put one scanner set up for anything that's like a top gainer or any stocks that gap up or, any patterns that you're looking for. You can have different scanner settings for different watch lists you want to create. And this is a way of creating one big watch list. If you wanted to look at different areas in one watch list, you can. If one thing excites you more, then you could do that. So this is something you need to do is set up all of your scanner settings. That really will help you out in the end. Another thing that I tell people to do is always to look at the daily price movement and charts. Now, daily price movement, some sites, some places don't let you look at that, so you have to find a way to download it somewhere else. But daily price movement can tell you a lot. If you're looking to day trade and you're looking to get a $1 movement or a $2 movement or something like that, you can check how the stock moves. If it only moves 50 cents, then you're not looking to invest in that stock. If something moves $5, then you have your dollar movement that you want to invest in. So look at the daily price movement. That really helps out a ton. And I've noticed that I have more gains because of it, because then I can find a way to predict it because it's a little more volatile, but not something that has a ton of price movement to where it's, $1 here and $15 there, because that's way too much movement. It's unpredictable and you don't want to go there. So look at the daily price movement. Also, you want to look at charts because this is probably the number one thing you actually want to look at because charts tell you all different types of patterns. And I'll do a video on different types of patterns if you want me to do that. But you look at charts to look at the candlestick to see where things are moving. You also look at their simple moving averages. Charts only help you out. Visuals help you out so much more than you actually think. So check out charts to create your watch list because this, like I said, for every other tip that I'm doing. It really, really helps you out in the end. Next, you want to pick your stocks based on your profit target. If you haven't set a profit target, you need to make sure you set one. But you don't know what your profit target is. Now, if it's an everyday thing, like my profit target is always, I want to reach $100 in a day. I don't care if I feel like the stock is going to skyrocket after that. I'm looking for that $100 price point in a day because that's all I'm looking to gain. Now, everybody has their profit target, and once they hit it, they get out and then they're done. So that's something that I like to do just because it doesn't set too high of a bar for me, but then I can also get a really decent return by the end of the year. So with every stock you pick, you want to make sure that you are hitting your profit target with that. And this comes into play when you're looking at the daily price movement, because like I said, if you're looking for that dollar movement, that's your profit target. You want that dollar, and you're going to buy 100 shares, so you get $100. So that's mainly what I look for, and you need to make sure that all of your picks are based on your profit target. The next tip that I can give you is that you need to pick like 10 stocks. Don't overwhelm yourself with a ton of stocks. I always try and go for like 10, and then if I see one that looks better than the other, I'll take one out and put another one in. So I'm always looking at like 10 stocks so that I'm not too overwhelmed, and that is very essential. If you don't do that, you're going to be overwhelmed. You're not going to know what to look at. So yeah, just try and do that. The next thing is you want to look at more detail in those stocks and try and narrow it down to 5. Now, some people don't like to narrow it down to 5 just yet. They'll keep it at 10 and they'll look at all the different information. And then, when they get to the next step, which the next step is to narrow it down to 1 or 2. This is something that I do because I'm basically a day trader. Sometimes I do a little bit of swing trading, but I try not to let my stocks, sit there overnight. So I'm always narrowing it down to 1 or 2, investing and getting out the same day. If you're looking to do that, then that would be my advice to you, is to do 1 or 2. Don't overwhelm yourself with 5. So you want to have 10, you want to narrow it down to 5 by looking at more detail, and then you want to narrow it down to 2 as you get into like the pre-market. So this is a little more fast paced once you get down to 1 or 2, but it really helps you out. So once you get to that point, you're ready to invest in this stock. You just need to pick, how much you're going to invest in, how many stocks you're going to buy, how much you're going to invest in. You need to make sure that you're investing the right amount and then also risking the right amount. You don't want to risk too much. So that's my advice on creating a watch list. That really helped me out, and I feel like sharing the information that gives me profits will help you also. So hopefully you do like this video. If you do, hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And I'm doing a giveaway of 2 Amazon gift cards every 1,000 subscribers. I believe my next one is 2,000 subscribers. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. I believe I'm close-ish. But hit the subscribe button. That helps me out and it helps you out because you get a gift card and you get great content. But I'm going to have to get out of here. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.